Zcash is going crazy right now. Zcash is going parabolic, acting like a meme coin more than a cryptocurrency, minting millionaires overnight. And if only somebody told you about Zcash before this parabolic move. Wait a minute. So let's move on to Zcash. Now we saw some traction on Zcash. We saw a break right here at 86 cents, now sitting at $86, now sitting at $146. And I believe it's worth getting in. Yeah, I told you about that move in this video over here. Don't worry, I'll leave it linked at the end of this video and in the description down below so you can watch it after. There's some other calls in there you should also check out. But what about Zcash now? Is it worth getting in now? Will it continue going up? Should we add it to our portfolio? That's what we're gonna be talking about in this video. Plus, I'm gonna give you another one or two coins so you can potentially get in early and maybe catch this kind of ride. So make sure you pay attention because we are starting right now.
Hey guys, I'm Britta Thans. Remember, Paul is not a financial advisor, but he is good looking. Also, this is not financial advice. Please subscribe down below and check out my channel at Britta Thans.
Hey, welcome back. My name is Paul. If it's your first time here, this channel is all about crypto, all about cryptopreneurship. And today we're going to be talking about Zcash because Zcash has been making some parabolic moves here. If we just look at crypto bubbles, and look, on crypto bubbles right now, it's up 32%, 32.5% on the day, outperforming almost every other cryptocurrency. And if we go to the factor line, you will see this massive move. This was gold. The factor line told you to buy this down here at $50, stayed gold all the way up. And if you just bought the breakout on this range, this is about when we called it, a little bit lower than this. I have to see the math. But if you just bought this breakout over here, I think we bought it right at the middle of this range breakout, you would have got this massive move. Now, of course, we're seeing a shooting star candle up here, but I believe that this is gonna go up. It's already passed, and it's not really a technical shooting star candle anyway. So this does have more upside to go. We're seeing the trend stacker here up in the gold. This is the 4-hour chart. Let's quickly go to the daily. And yes, while this has a potential reversal here, understand that this can stay fully gold for quite a while. That's why I wanted to also look at the 4-hour. Look at it on the daily here. Factor line told you to buy even less than $50 at $40, and you would have caught this massive move. By the way, if you don't know what the factor line is, it's my own indicator. We built it for me the way I trade. It's a swing trade, long-term play indicator, not really a day trading indicator, which I don't suggest you do anyway. I'll leave links in the description down below and also right here so you can check out, see if it's for you. But anyway, is it worth getting into Zcash now? Because we've had this massive move. Is it worth getting into? And why is this happening? Well, it's very simple. Look, people are shifting towards privacy. With everything going on in the world right now, people are shifting towards privacy. And Zcash just implemented a new function where you can actually have privacy, private wallet. You can put your cryptocurrency in the Zcash wallet and actually make it private. I'm not gonna get too technical about this because this is not for that reason. This video is mostly on Zcash and how high it can go. But basically it grants privacy. One of the best mechanisms, if not the best mechanisms in crypto so far. And we saw this move. We got in on momentum. A lot of people were saying in the comment section, it's too high now, it's too late now. What are you talking about? It's proof of concept. And that's just raised our conviction, which proves my point. You have to know when to get in on breakouts. And everyone's too scared to buy things as they're going up. But you have to understand when it's worth getting in these coins, when it makes sense, because you want to buy momentum. You want to buy breakouts. It's very simple simple. It's a simple process, but too many people want to buy. They're buying the dip and they're buying the dip again. And they keep buying the dip into oblivion and missing everything over here like Zcash. And I do believe, to get to the point of the video, I do believe it's worth keeping this in your portfolio. Let me show you something. See, if we go to Zcash on CoinMarketCap, currently it's sitting at $237, and it looks very powerful on the daily here. As a matter of fact, it's trying to find support. Could this break and could it come down to the 216, maybe 210 psychological? Sure. Yes, it can do that. But let's go to the weekly. You will also see strength. Yes, here it's topping out at 265. Coming down to find support. Let's see how this works out. Again, can come down to the 215, 210 level. But look at the monthly. Again, look at this strength. And yes, real support is much lower, about 165 over here, but do we wait for that? I don't think so. Now, let's get the big picture here, because this is important. You have to understand this. Let's go to the all-time chart. Now, you will see a few things. First of all the way from $2,000 on CoinMarketCap when this was traced, down 94%. And you're seeing this bottom out here, and you're seeing that in times, it makes these moves. One over here around January the 18th, 2018, and another one around here at 2021. Of course, there's a few years here, few years there, and you're seeing a basic resistance first at the level right here at 322. That's your all-time resistance. And your other resistance is right here at 211. But if we fast forward, we already broke this resistance with this candle. I'm expecting something like this, or should I say something like this over here. So buying Zcash, especially at breakout, we can expect, or we can bet is a better word, for it to reach around $402, maybe to $764, somewhere in this range over here if it breaks out this resistance. And with a shift to privacy, if privacy comes back as a narrative, and that's what we said there's a shift to privacy, and I believe a lot of people are jumping onto this bandwagon, you may see Zcash, Monero, and some other privacy coins actually shoot up, but it's clear that Zcash is the leader here. Zcash is being implemented on different levels on a fundamental scale, and I believe that price action here is just getting people excited. I mean, what's not there to be excited about? A lot of people think it's gonna go up to $2,000 here, maybe $1,500. They're saying maybe it breaks 2,000, goes to 5,000. I don't think it's gonna do that. But I do think it's gonna surprise a lot of people and get somewhere towards the $700 level over here, as I said, from $437 to $700. And if that breaks, we might even see $1,000, $1,500 Zcash if the narrative really hits hard. So should this be part of your portfolio? Yes. In my opinion, you should get into privacy coins. I would get into Zcash and Monero, but not all. That's not all. You have to understand that this is a move you're probably gonna want to sell towards the end of this bull market. My guess is end of this year, beginning 2026, at least short term, temporarily. See what's going on with the markets, then see if you're gonna re-enter on leverage after that. Right now, I would not get into Zcash with leverage unless you know how to play breakouts over here, which I do. And if you are gonna do that, I would do it right now. I would get in on leverage on, not right now, as in this second you're watching this video. I don't know what the price is right now as you're watching this video, but I would wait for some sort of support, some breakout. You'll see it going up with momentum and volume. You can definitely look at the factor line for this. And if it breaks out, you are gold for a 3x leverage. Just make sure you take profits on the way up, and make sure you're also holding spot just in case that doesn't work out for you. Of course, not financial advice, not a financial advisor, just telling you what I'm doing. I'm in Zcash as spot, I'm in Zcash with leverage, but only a 3x, and I'm gonna see how that plays out. Now, That said, I promised 2 coins for you. One of them are already given away. It's Monero. It's another privacy coin. I think if Zcash starts going parabolic or continues to go parabolic, I think Monero is going to benefit from this and people are going to speculate on privacy. And look, privacy hasn't really pumped yet. It hasn't given us that crazy pumps that other coins like AI, meme coins, and so on has given us, and maybe this is a narrative that's coming into play along with perpetual dexes. Maybe there's something going on between Zcash and perpetual dexes. Let's see what goes on. I don't want to get into it too much in this video. Maybe we'll talk about it in the live stream on Sunday. But generally speaking, I'm seeing a shift here. Perpetual dexes being one of the narratives, privacy being the other. I already talked about other narratives in the video. I will leave linked in the end of this video. Just be patient 1 second because I'm going to give you one more coin. But there's one more coin that I believe that is an 8 to 10x play. It's a risk play, so don't bet the farm on it, but let me show you what that coin is. And that coin is Zig on ZiggChain. This is a new token, a new chain, and we are seeing it form support here at the higher levels, or at least trying. And I do believe if this breaks out of 0.13 cents to about 0.15 cents, let's call it 15 cents psychological. If this breaks out, it will go into blue sky breakout and price discovery, and we could see an 8 to 10x on this coin. I know that sounds absurd, but a lot of things are happening on ZiggChain. Will it last? Will it last the bear market? Will it continue going up? Will it do what Zcash is doing? I don't know. Will it do what other coins are doing? I don't know. But I'll tell you what I am doing, what I am personally doing. I put $500. I'm being completely transparent here. $500, no leverage on Zig, so I can watch it. As I'm watching it, if it breaks out, I will add to it. And then I will have a clear stop loss to get completely out if that breaks or if I lose conviction. Does that make sense? $500 I'm risking. I don't care if it goes down. I could lose it all, or if it goes down 40, 50% and I see other momentum plays, I can shift to those momentum plays with leverage. But right now I have $500 on spot, and if it breaks out from the levels I just mentioned, I will get in on leverage. 3x, 5x, we'll see, depends how risky I am and how tolerant I am at that point and what the rest of my portfolio is doing so I can assess risk and make adjustments. But that's what I'm doing. Am I telling you to do this? Am I telling you this 100% guaranteed to go up? No, I'm not saying that. What I am saying, however, is if you want to learn how to invest, trade, and think like I do, and you already got a glimpse of the factor line, if you watch my live streams, that's what I use for technical analysis. If you want to get that for free for life, it's included in the course. It's an expensive course. It's not for everybody. I'm gonna leave it linked in the description down below. I'll also leave a card you can scan right here and check it out. Check out the course, see if it's for you. You learn how I trade, how I invest, and how I think. And believe me, I want to tell you that it actually works pretty well because I'm not a day trader. I'm a swing trader. These are long-term swings, long-term investments, and the factor line is catered to that. Check it out over here. And if you're already a member, if you already bought the course, or if it's too expensive for you, don't want it, I get it. But if you already bought it, thank you for your trust. I know you're enjoying it. But make sure you check out this video right here next. This video shows you my portfolio right now, or what I'm more convicted to right now or last week. Check this portfolio out and make sure you catch the live streams because things move really fast in crypto, and maybe I convert out of some of these coins. But check this video out, and I'll see you in the next video.